Did you know that there's a nerve in your body that can make your tinnitus worse, or actually can make it better? Most people never even heard about this nerve. But after living with tinnitus for 15 years, I learned that this one nerve can affect everything from your stress levels and your tinnitus. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly what this nerve does, why it matters for tinnitus, and most importantly, how you can start using this knowledge to find relief. My name is Guy, and I'm a hearing health and tinnitus coach. I've been managing severe hearing loss and severe tinnitus for close to 15 years now. Through the years, I collected many tools that help me manage tinnitus and habituate it. The vagus nerve is one of those tools that I used when nothing else helped. Let's start with the big question. Why should you care about the vagus nerve, and how is it even connected to tinnitus? As you probably know by now, tinnitus is closely connected to your stress level. Your nervous system has a direct connection to your stress level as well. And this is why we can use our nervous systems to control our stress, which alleviate tinnitus. The vagus nerve specifically is really like the main highway between your brain and your body. It runs from the base of your brain and literally goes down your spine into your chest and spreading from there. It's really like a two-way street that carries messages from your brain to your body and from everything in your body back into your brain. This includes stress level, digestion, many other things, and also how you perceive sound. When the vagus nerve is overwhelmed, it can literally keep your body stuck in high alert. It's like a smoke alarm that never stops beeping. To give you a visual, imagine your nervous system as a volume knob on a stereo system. The vagus nerve can apply a calming effect to all your nervous system, which directly impacts your brain. Think of that volume knob as a calm on or calm off. When the volume is up and the calm effect is on, you feel relaxed, and tinnitus kind of fades into the background. When the calming effect the vagus nerve has is down, that means that you're now in a higher stress state and your brain is overactive and tinnitus perception is higher again. So really what you want to aim for is to calm your nervous system and calm the vagus nerve so that in turn it will apply its calming effect on all your body and your brain. I want to share with you a personal story because that will really demonstrate the power of the vagus nerve. So just a little bit ago when I was going through a stressful period, I woke up one morning and tinnitus was just screaming. I felt overwhelmed, but I also remembered all the techniques that I've been practicing, and I'm sharing with you on this channel all the time. I took a few minutes to do deep breathing, and I utilized the 4-4-6 pattern for this specific instance. After that, I hummed for a few minutes and I activated my vagus nerve. And don't worry, I will go to much more details in a second. It did not eliminate tinnitus, but it really took the edge off. I was able to refocus and go back to my day. It also reminded me that it's fairly easy to control how we perceive tinnitus if we have the right tools. So let's talk about what the vagus nerve actually does and why it has such a strong effect on your stress level. The vagus nerve runs from your brainstem through your neck, through your chest, and into your abdomen. It helps regulate your heart rate, breathing, digestion, and even your fight or flight response. And here's the thing, when it's working well, it sends a message to your brain: we are safe, everything is good, you can be calm. This is when your brain stops scanning for threats and is calming down. But when your vagus nerve is underactive, meaning that it's not working as it should, or it's in a stressed state, your brain stays stuck in alert mode. It keeps scanning for threats, and as you probably guessed, tinnitus perception goes up. This is exactly when you feel the tinnitus is overwhelming you and it's really loud. I'm sure that you've noticed that your tinnitus gets worse when you're stressed, anxious, or sleep deprived. This is your vagus nerve struggling to keep everything balanced. And this is why calming your vagus nerve is so important for relief. By the way, if you need help managing your tinnitus symptoms, I offer free consultations, and you can see the link in the description below. We can talk about your specific situation, your specific challenges, and I will help you create a personal plan for relief. So now let's talk about three simple ways to calm down your vagus nerve and support your brain and get relief. The first method is deep and slow breathing. When you breathe deeply and slowly, you are actually activating the vagus nerve and you are sending a safety message to your brain. There are different breathing patterns that you can use. Some patterns are more effective for some people, and other patterns are more effective in different situations. One of the more common patterns is what's called box breathing. You can also see it as 4 times 4. It means that you are inhaling for 4 seconds, you're holding for 4 seconds, you're exhaling for 4 seconds, and you pause for 4 seconds, and you start over. This is a very common breathing pattern that really helps you relax and send a safety message to your brain and in turn get relief. Another pattern is the 4-4-6. In this pattern, you inhale for 4 seconds, you hold it for 4 seconds, and you exhale for 6 seconds. Exhaling longer than what it takes you to inhale typically also sends a relaxing message to all your body. So just taking a really quick second to show you how that would be, you typically want to be in a relaxing environment. It's probably better to be in a quiet environment as well, and then you can perform this exercise. So let me just show you for a second. It's really that simple. I go through different patterns and how to use them in post on this channel and in my newsletter. Subscribe so you don't miss them out. The second simple way to calm your vagus nerve is humming. Humming vibrates your throat and also your chest. Your vagus nerve is going through all these spaces, and therefore the humming helps calm down your vagus nerve. Now, just like the breathing patterns, you can hum in different patterns as well. If you're practicing yoga or other relaxation techniques, you can just hum for humming. So you can just do it that way. Or as the relaxation technique that you're practicing is showing you to do. But also, you can just hum as you do in other stuff. For example, you can just hum your favorite songs. Just like that. And by the way, you don't have to keep your eyes closed. The humming itself is what's causing the relaxation. Keeping your eyes closed just help with that. But the good thing about humming a song is that you can keep doing other things. But obviously, what you're doing cannot be exercise or something that will elevate your heart rate. You still want to be doing fairly relaxing things. But you can read email, you can go about your walk while you're humming a song. That will still help your vagus nerve relax and send that safety message to your brain. The last really simple way to calm your nervous system down is by using cold water. You can literally just splash cold water on your face and let it be like that for a few seconds. The other, probably more effective way is to take a cold shower. That acts like a reset button for your nervous system. Now you can do the humming and the breathing while you're in a quiet environment, and that will have a really good calming effect on your vagus nerve. But you can also use an advanced method. That would be to combine sound therapy with the breathing or humming techniques. If you're humming a song, for example, you can play that song, just make sure it's a low volume, just under your tinnitus level. Playing that song while you hum will serve as a sound therapy. The combination of these two together and train the brain to ignore tinnitus. You can do the same thing with the breathing techniques. Choose your best calming sound therapy and play it just under your tinnitus level while you're doing the breathing techniques. That will do exactly the same thing. So after we went through this, you're probably asking, Wait, is science backing up all these things? And the answer is yes. If you are suffering from tinnitus for some time now, you probably heard about the Linear device, the Susan Moore device, and other research projects which are taking advantage of neuromodulation devices and the neuroplasticity of the brain. The idea is to stimulate the brain in one way while you play sound therapy, and the combination is relaxing you and training your brain to ignore tinnitus. You probably heard about the Linear device. They are stimulating your tone while they play sound therapy. The Susan Moore device that is not released yet is aiming to stimulate different points around your neck and your shoulders, again while playing sound therapy. The problem is that while the Linear device is available for a couple of years already, it's extremely expensive to go to that treatment, and most insurance companies do not cover it. So what I'm sharing with you today is your free way to kind of doing the same thing. It may not be as sophisticated as the Linear device, but you are activating your vagus nerve while listening to sound therapy and achieving the same results. Now, one note is that even the Linear device is not working for everyone. They are claiming success rate of around 80%, which means that 20% of the people still don't get relief from that device. The techniques I'm sharing with you today are typically very effective in calming down people and helping them getting relief from tinnitus, but it may not work for you immediately. You may have to be doing this for a couple of weeks until your system adjusts and start getting relief. But you can do it at your own home and it's free to try. If your tinnitus is stubborn, you should be as well. The technique I showed you today is one tool in my toolbox. I have many more techniques to get relief. Depending on your tinnitus cause and type, your stress levels, and your medical condition, you can use different tools and different times to get relief. You're not stuck with only one tool. If you like this video, I really recommend that you watch my tinnitus spike management video. If you're experiencing tinnitus spikes, this video will save you a lot of frustrations. Also, there are very important facts that you need to know about tinnitus relief. Check that video here that will show you all these facts. Remember, if you need help, I'm here for you. I offer one-on-one consultations where I will take time to understand your situation, and together we can form a personalized plan for you to get relief as soon as possible.